So who is excited for the brand new update? 97.6 came out today, and it is a huge one. It's actually, along with the update that came out for regular players, there actually is an open beta that you can now opt into, which obviously I did. That's why I'm bringing you this video today. And I want to go and look at the skill trees that have changed. It's quite a huge update. I know over the past few weeks that they've teased with some of the skills. They've kind of showcased it a little bit, but none of it was finalized. Today, it looks like it's closer to being finalized. Obviously, it's a beta, so it's not the final version. And Overkill are looking for comments and support on anything that may need improvement or may just be great, so we can give them that feedback. So, what I thought we could do today is take a quick look, see what changed. Not go into too much depth. Maybe you didn't opt into the beta, you just want to see what it might look like. Maybe you opted into it and it looks very weird and you don't really understand it. But we'll just give a top level view today and take a quick look. Let's look in the inventory and go into the skill trees. Alrighty, so let's take a look. Yes, this looks very different, but a lot remains the same, of course. We've still got Mastermind, Enforcer, Technician, Ghost, and Fugitive. But what they actually did here is that they linked a few skills up within the trees. They moved some skills from one tree to another tree to just try and group them a little bit better. And a prime example of that is the medic section of Mastermind here. They took out the quick fix and all of the first aid kits from the old Fugitive tree and brought them over and grouped all the medics together. I think that's a great example of what they've done with this update here. So, first off, Inspire does remain, so everyone can relax. Inspire is still there. We still know and love it, and we always want it. So, how does all this work? It does look very strange, very different to what we're used to, but in a very similar fashion it works. So what are we looking at here? What it is we've got the three main areas at the bottom. Within the Mastermind, obviously it's Medic, Controller, and Sharpshooter. Enforcer, we're looking at Shotgunner, Armorer, and Ammo Specialist. Technician, we've got Engineer, Breacher, and Oppressor. Ghost, we've got Covert Ops, Commando, Silent Killer, and then in Fugitive, we've got Gunslinger, Relentless, and Brawler. So within those, there's obviously a lot of grouping, like I said at the beginning, with Combat Medic being the best example. So what else is different in these trees? So the way that you work with them is actually very different. If we wanted to get Inspire here, what we would do is just click on Combat Medic once, and we would get it basic. If we click on it again, we get it aced. Pretty basic. If we wanted to respec this one, we would just right click Combat Medic and away it goes again. So we'll just click that one. But what you can see now is that these actually remain locked. So we can only go to these skills here within the controller section if we open up controller, which is very different. We're used to being able to open up one of the tier 1s. Once you've aced that, you can then go into a tier 2, any of them, and then you would ace one of those and you'd more than likely be able to go into tier 3 at that point. So that has changed a lot. So that is pretty much the major changes with this. What I thought we could do now is just take a quick scan over them. I'm not going to read every single line. If you want to just pause the video, you can be able to see what they are here on the right. But there are some main ones that we may just look at a little bit. So there's Combat Medic. Within the Medic one, we've got the quick fix. The little first aid kits, we've got the uppers, which is similar to the first aid fix, just next tier up. Combat Doctor is obviously in the medic section. Painkillers is in the medic section. And then, of course, we've got Inspire, and that didn't change one bit, so that's awesome. Within Controller, we have Endurance, and they link this with the Cable Ties. We've got Cable Guy, which now allows you to have 2 converted enemies at the same time, which is awesome. Here we have Joker. Then we've got Stockholm Syndrome. We've got Partners in Crime, which is converted enemies, increase your speed, and Hostage Taker at the top here. Here in Sharpshooter, we've got Rifleman, which is the assault rifle skills, Marksman, so it's like sniper rifle, SMGs, and assault rifle skills. Aggressive Reload, which is new, Spotter Teamwork, and here we have Ammo Efficiency, so getting 3 headshots in less than 6 seconds will refund 1 bullet to your used weapon, which is kind of cool. So this is a brand new look at something here. Enforcer, we've got Underdog, Shotgun skills in this one, Shotgun Impact, Close By, which is now hipfire with shotguns. We've got Far Away, your accuracy bonus while aiming down sights with shotguns is increased. And then on the top, Overkill remains. It's the shotgun and portable saw. You receive 75% damage increase for 5 seconds. Next, we're in the Armorer. We've got Oppressor, Die Hard, Transporter. We all love Transporter. Bulletproof, Bullseye, and then we've got Iron Man, which is the improved combined tactical vest at the top there. Then within ammo specialists, we've got scavenger or scavenging, bullet storm, portable sword. Now this is really low. To get the sword used to be super high, so this is actually really interesting that this is low. Ammo specialist, carbon blade, and then up the top fully loaded. If you want to take a read on that on the right there, that's a lot to read, so I'm not going to go through that. Pause the video at that and you can read it. Technician, we've got defense, which is all this is mainly about sentry guns, targeting practice, eco sentry, engineering, jack of all trades, and tower defense. Now you can carry an additional 3 extra sentry guns, and basic is 1, so I'm thinking you can get up to about 5 or 6 sentry guns here, which is pretty crazy. Now we've got breacher, so we're looking at the main technician part of hardware here, so the drills and saws and everything. Combat engineer, drill sergeant, more firepower. It's actually saying here that nothing's available, which is kind of interesting. Not fully implemented. Kickstarter, and then fire trap. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? Oppressor, steady grip, so accuracy and stability. Heavy impact. So this is about pushing people around. Fast fire, shock and awe, and then body expertise. Very cool. Look at that one. Take a read of that. Headshot multipliers. That seems like a cool one. Ghost, we're going to be looking at covert ops, so Sixth Sense. That still remains cleaner, the same. Chameleon, the same. Undertaker, body bags, ECM overdrive, and then ECM specialist. Actually, this is... let's see. This one is actually switched with this now. ECM overdrive used to be above ECM specialist. Now it's the other way around. So you'll be able to just have one ECM that opens doors and then go for 2 if you wanted to. So that's kind of cool. Commando, duck and cover remains. Evasion, so 10% additional movement speed, 20% ladder climbing speed. Thick skin, used to be a tier 1. Dire need, shockproof. So this shockproof used to be in the technician tree, just under bulletproof. Sneaky bastard, as always. Sneaky bastard, that used to be in fugitive, didn't it? Now it's not. Now it's in ghost. Silent killer, this is one of my favorites. Camouflage, optical illusions. It'd be interesting to see what they do with that one. The professional, now this one actually used to be above. Well, they got rid of it, but subsonic rounds. Yeah, this one used to be above that. This one used to be called Silent Killer, and Professional used to be above it, so that's kind of cool. Low Blow, this used to be in Fugitive also, so now we've got some dodge in the Ghost Tree. And then Unseen Strike. It's all about losing armor for health for 4 seconds. You gain crit damage, so that was similar to Low Blow, so that gives probably Low Blow a bit of a boost. Next, we're looking at Fugitive Gunslinger, so this is your pistol skills. Kimbo Gun Nut, I like that one for pistol magazines, increased by 5 bullets, that's cool. Custom Ammo, deal 5 additional damage and then 15 additional damage. Desperado, that's the boost that you used to get. I forget what that was called, I think it was called Desperado. Then Trigger Happy, another pistol skill. Then we got Relentless, 9 lives. So this used to be a tier 4. So it used to cost 4 to get it basic and 8 to ace. So now look at that. But what it did do, it got rid of the ability to just stand right back up. Once 9 lives was ace, it used to give you a 35% chance of just standing right back up again. Swapping weapons faster, running from death. Up you go. Getting more health there. Swan Song, we all know and love it. Seems as though that stays the same. Feign Death, once you get down you have a 15% chance to get instantly revived. Oh, so this is where the second part of 9 lives comes, to Feign Death. And then Pistol Messiah, so Pistol Messiah moved from Mastermind to Fugitive, very cool. And then we've finally got Brawler. Martial Arts, Pumping Iron, so these are melee skills. Bloodthirst, Berserker, that's good for your saw builds. Counter-Strike for hitting cloakers back. And then Frenzy. And that is pretty much it. Kind of cool. I know we kind of just zipped through it very quickly, but like I said, if you want to go back, pause it, take a read. Some of them are not fully implemented yet, so we don't know what these are, but it will be interesting to see. So, give it a try. If you want to try it, it is open, and good luck, fellas.